And there we go, everyone. We are back again for another fantastic conversation on Friday Night Counter Attack. We are doing a European Championship squad preview, and we're going all the way to the Netherlands. We're going to Utrecht, we're going to Eindhoven, we're going to Amsterdam. We are here, we are rocking, and we are rolling, and we are here with a very special guest all the way from the Netherlands. And I'm not going to ruin your name by mispronouncing it. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself to our audience and what you do, what your job role is. And obviously, you're from the Netherlands. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself properly because I don't want to ruin your name and the way that you pronounce your
That's
name
good. That's
as well.
good. I understand. My name is Sander van Venetië. I am 30 years old. I live in The Hague. I write for a little newspaper in The Hague and I follow amateur clubs in the region.
Fantastic. And are you looking forward to watching the Netherlands in the European Championships this summer?
Sorry, what do you say?
Are you looking forward to watching the Netherlands,
Oh yes,
Holland?
so,
Yeah,
yes. Sorry, yes, yes. We are
national
very
team.
very excited. Ik have comes to yeah, a little bit alive. Our nervous, but yeah, everything is excited, and we look forward to the European Championship.
That's fantastic. First question, just to break the ice. Name me your top five Dutch footballers of all time.
All time, Johan Cruyff,
Johan
obviously,
Cruyff.
Marco van Basten,
Nice.
Willem van Hanegem,
Who did he play for?
Willem
Mm.
Hanegem, or midfielder from Feyenoord in '74.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Then we have Patrick Kluivert,
Patrick
Wesley
Kluivert.
Sneijder,
Okay. That's
and
five,
last but not.
isn't it? Is that five? That's five. Yeah, that's
Oh,
five.
that's five. Yes, that's five. Yes,
Schneider, Kluivert, your final midfielder, who I can't pronounce,
Van Hanegem.
Van Hardekin. Um, you had Johan Cruyff, and of course you had Marco van Basten. So I'm a Man
Yes,
United fan, so I'm a
correctly.
bit insulted you didn't go for any of the Man United players. Van der Sar, Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie, Jaap
Yeah,
Stam, Daley
yeah
Blind,
we
of
have a lot
course.
of
Daley Blind, we
yeah
love him here.
we have a lot of good players. This so a lot to choose.
Yeah, it's absolutely true as well. Because I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the Netherlands because a lot of the interpretations of the Netherlands national team is they're always the bridesmaids and they're never the brides. So they always get to semi-finals,
Yeah,
finals, quarterfinals, and they never win. And always the perception is, oh yeah, this Netherlands team is not good enough. It's not good enough. And then every tournament, they get to a really good stage. They do really well in the group stages. They do very well in the knockout stages until it comes to penalties, and penalties has been the bane recently
yeah.
for the Netherlands. Argentina in 2014, Argentina in 2022. It has been very worrying. But let's go into this group. Let's have a conversation about your group stage opponents. So you've got France, you've got Austria, and you've got Poland as
Poland.
well. For
Yeah.
me, Netherlands should be finishing second or maybe third because I'm
Yes.
a very big fan of the Austrian national team under Ralf Ragnick. They've been absolutely fantastic. I went to watch Austria in Sweden last year, and they were very, very good. Sabitzer, Arnautovic, Patrick Wimmer off the bench. They're going to be a team to watch out for in the tournament. But what's your thoughts on the group? Do you think it'll be a very comfortable group? Maybe not France, or is this a very strong group for the Netherlands to compete in?
Yeah, it's a strong group. France, yeah, that is already also our number one.
Yes.
And I guess when we are and on the second place, we have a good job. We did a good job. Austria is, I guess, a better team than everybody thinks. And Poland is, yeah, we have to win that game, of course. And Austria, yeah, when we win that game, yeah, I guess we get to the quarterfinals.
I think you'll be okay. I've got my trusty calendar here as well, as you can
Yes.
see. So Poland first, then you've got France, and then you've got Austria. So I think even if you finish second place, you still have a good chance of moving forward. You've got a good side of the group, I reckon, which will be quite fun. But from your team as well, from what you're expecting, what are you expecting more from the coach, from your main trainer? Because there's been a lot of discussion about how they should play moving forward, what their best starting lineup should be. Before we get into the starting lineup, I
Mm.
want to know more about the coach and what your perception of him is.
Ronald Koeman is a very good coach. He has worked in the Netherlands with Ajax, PSV, and Feyenoord.
Yes.
And with every club he won titles. Yeah, the first trainer, the first man ever who coached the big three clubs in the Netherlands and played there. as player. With our national squad, he plays 5-3-2 or 3-3-3, and he wants to play the same as PSV and Feyenoord at this moment. Dus high pressure and the ball and conquer the ball on the opponent's half, and that's what he wants. He has the players for it, I guess, and yeah. And what I say, he's a good coach. He can, yeah, he can speak to the players at the How do I say it?
He can relate to
Yeah,
them.
he knows where he talks about. Let I
Yeah,
say that.
that's fantastic. I'm looking at this squad now and I'm looking at the team and I'm thinking, for me personally, I'm not sure who should be the number one goalkeeper for the Netherlands. I'm looking at the defense and I'm looking at how incredibly stacked it is. You've got a lot of young defenders like Jeremy Frimpong, who's been incredible for Bayer Leverkusen, Mickey van der Ven, who's been incredible at Spurs in his first season in the Premier League. I'm looking at the midfield and you're looking at someone like Gini Wijnaldum still in the squad. I'm thinking, could there not have been a better player in that squad as well? Like Arthur Vermeeren was pretty good this season and has not made it into the side, which is very worrying for me. And then you're looking at the attack, and I'm not sure who the main focal point will be. Will it be Brobbey? Will it be Weghorst? Will it be Depay? Talk to me a bit about that as well, from your thoughts from back to front. What would be your starting 11 for the Netherlands for this tournament?
Yeah, I guess he will play 5-3-2 the whole
Yeah.
tournament, and I guess his goalkeeper is Bijlo from Feyenoord,
Okay.
because he already said that he is his number one keeper, so that's why.
What makes
In the
Bijlo stand
defense,
out compared to the other players, Flecken and Verbruggen? Because Verbruggen was at the World Cup, of course, and he was a big
Verbrugge was at
shot.
the World Cup, of course, but Bijlo is our most talented keeper, everybody says, and Bijlo, he is already let it see to us in the national squad, and Verbruggen, not really. So that's why everybody says Bijlo is the new number one
Nice.
keeper.
Appreciate that. That's good. And how would you set up the back line? Because you've got Geertruida. Did I pronounce that correctly? Geertruida?
Geertruida, yes, you say it
Geert
right. You say it right.
Geertruida. You got Geertruida, you got Dumfries, and you got Frimpong. So you got Netherlands have got three right wing backs in their
Yeah,
squad for the tournament.
yeah,
Who's the best? Who would you go for? I'd go for
uh,
Frimpong
yeah.
personally, but Dumfries has been reliable, hasn't he, for the Netherlands?
I guess, of course, also Frimpong in the 5-3-2,
Yes.
and I guess it's ook yeah, the way he wants to play in the formation is 5-3-2. I guess it is Frimpong because of his attacking ideas, and his 4-3-3. I guess is then Dumfries, because then he can stay lower on the pitch.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
But then you have a right attacker.
The way I'm
With
looking at it,
by
you've got
5-3-2 is it? I guess Frimpong.
Frimpong would have to be the wing back in the
Yeah, the
5-3-2.
wing
Yeah.
back. Yes, sorry.
No, that's okay. That's fantastic. I like the way you worded that too. And then the back three, this is where it gets a bit tricky because I'm looking at
Yes,
it and I'm thinking Virgil van Dijk has to start, Matthijs de Ligt
yes,
has to start, and then where do you fit in Mickey van der Ven? Because you've got Nathan Ake, you've got Stefan de Vrij, and you've also got Daley Blind, who's been fantastic for Girona this season. Who's that
yeah.
third centre back for
I
you?
Now our centre backs, I guess, is Ake, Van de Ven, and then Van Dijk.
And then Van Dijk, so de Ligt doesn't start? No.
No, not this time. I guess De Ligt has yes, the season also is a little
Oh,
bit
okay.
injured,
Yes.
and I guess he wants to start with gewoon the best players in the best form, in the best shape of the season at the moment. Dus that is an AK, Mickey van der Ven, and Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, that's absolutely
And on
understandable.
our left wing back is Daley Blind, because so, as you say, he's playing a good season with Girona. And
The thing with
only
Daley Blind is he's been fantastic, but as a left wing back in international football, that's very, very dangerous because there's a player who's been playing for Borussia Dortmund this season, Ian Matson.
yeah,
Never made the squad. He's been
yeah,
incredible this season on the
we are
second half
surprised
of the
too. We are
season.
really surprised too with
Let's
that
hear it.
with
I want
that
to hear your
decision.
thoughts.
I guess if Ian Maatsen was selected, then he was our number one left wing back. But Koeman, our bondscoach, he chose for players he knows, he already worked with, and on a ridiculous way, he never played with Maatsen. Maatsen plays alone young squad, the young
Yes.
team, under 21, I guess, and yeah, he never make it to the first team, and
Because
that's yeah, really surprised with that also.
he's not in the squad, and you've got Hartman, who's also been fantastic this season. He's
Yeah,
injured, so he can't make the
yeah,
squad either. And obviously, Man United, Tyrell Malacia, he's not going to make the squad because he's been missing for
yeah,
a whole season as well. So you've not got a lot of youth on that left hand side, and that could be a weakness where a lot of teams are going to be looking
yeah,
to exploit
yeah.
as well
But
moving
he can
forward.
also play with Ake or Van de Ven as left wing back, I guess, and then can you
Van de Ven
play
left
with
wing back. I've
yeah,
not
Ake
seen
can
that
left wing
before.
back, and Van de Ven he plays the last games with Tottenham Hotspur. I read ook on the left back.
Ooh,
So those two can also play there, and then can you play with De Vrij or De Ligt as centre back.
nice. I'm looking forward to
Dus the
that. That could
options
be.
are good,
They're very
and
good.
yeah, at this moment I guess is Blind is our left wing back.
Could you put Gertrude left wing back and have him inverted coming inside?
Uh,
Would you want that?
Kruijder I guess is more a centre back than a
More a
left wing
centre
back.
back. Okay, that's fair enough. Nicely done. Now let's get onto the midfield. So you've got
Yeah,
Gravenberch, De Jong, Koopmeiners, incredible season.
yeah,
You've got Reinders, you've got Schouten, you've got Xavi Simmons, my favorite Dutch player right now, Joey
yeah.
Veerman, and Genie Wijnaldum. Right. So you got your five defenders, you got your goalkeeper. Realistically speaking, how do you set up this midfield to then supplement your attack? How do you then build into attack? Because for me, I'd like to see Koopmeiners start and Frankie de Jong start. So if it's a 5-3-2, do you play two
Yeah.
holding midfielders or three midfielders? Do you put Veerman in as well? What's your thoughts?
I agree with Frankie de Jong and Teun Koopmeiners. And then I put on the 10 position. Yeah, that's a tricky one. I guess it's gonna be Wijnaldum because it's a favorite player of Koeman. He knows him from his all earlier his yeah earlier adventure with the Netherlands in the 2020-2019.
Yes, yeah,
And
yeah.
then he plays very good Wijnaldum with the pie on top of the team. And dus I guess it is gonna be Wijnaldum, or it is he surprised us with Xavi Simons.
He has
And
to
that is
start
the
Xavi
player
Simmons for
I want
me.
to see on the 10.
He has to start Xavi Simmons for me personally, Sander,
Yeah,
because I'm looking at him. He's had an incredible season for RB Leipzig.
yeah,
He's shone in the Bundesliga. He played really well in the UEFA Champions League as well. For
yes,
me, if you want to get the best out of the Netherlands team, you want to get the best out of Xavi Simmons because he's been the best Dutch player in an attacking sense this season. From all the players I'm looking at in the attacking
yeah.
and in the midfield, he's got to be the one that's got to be the one that stands out and that's actually really, really good moving forward. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he starts, but I've noticed that he's not really a key player right now for the Netherlands. Can you
Nee,
tell
that
me
is
and the audience as to why he's not a key player so far?
that's true. He is not the key player with the Netherlands als with his team Leipzig.
Yes.
And yeah, that is what we all see concern about it. And I guess yeah, when he gets better and better in the team, he gets echt a priority spot on the team and the squad and everything. I guess he will grow in the role as number 10 within in our lineup. And then yeah, I guess Simons is then the first player you have to write on the board
That's absolutely
when
fine.
you make the lineup
It has to
in
work
the
around
future.
him because if you want the best of getting beating teams on the counter attack, you've got Frimpong on the right, you'll have Blind on the left, Simmons in the
Yeah.
middle, De Jong and Koopmeiners dictating in the middle. That's a strong starting lineup so far. But who would be your two strikers up front? We've got Marlon, we've got Wout Weghorst, got Memphis Depay, Steven Bergwijn, Donyell Marlon. Who would be
Mhm.
your front two for your Netherlands national team? Who
Uh,
would you start?
I want to say sorry to you because it is not going to be Malen, but Gakpo and Memphis Depay.
I don't mind
I
that, but
guess with
Gakpo's been hot and cold this season for me.
yeah,
He's been hot and cold. He's played in different
yeah,
positions, but he played really well in Qatar
yeah.
for the Netherlands as well. Tell me why
And
you'd be
that's why I
starting
put him
Gakpo.
on front with the Memphis Depay. I guess Gakpo is a good player, and in the counter attack you can play with Memphis. He can hold the ball and can send Gakpo in the yeah in the other box to score the goals.
That's
I
a
guess.
lethal connection when you think about it. Memphis Depay, Cody Gakpo, Xavi Simmons
Yeah,
behind them in attacking
yeah,
midfield. That's
that's a
scary.
dream. That's a
That's a
dream.
dream for you, scary
Yeah,
for us
that's a
if we're
dream
looking
for
at
me.
it.
So
Great if I'm a neutral watching. So if you're
yeah.
playing against France, that's a very talented lineup, I would say, which would be great fun. But what can we expect as a neutral fan watching the Netherlands this season? Can we expect fireworks? Can we see a bit of flair like we did once upon a time as well? Excitement? Can we see them go all the way? What's your thoughts and your expectations for the Netherlands national team this summer?
Uh, yeah, I want to also. We also in Netherlands. We also want to see firework and a lot of goals and good good teamwork.
Yes.
I hope we're gonna see it, but in the last games we watched, yeah, it was boring, not fun to watch. Yeah, he wants to play just like Feyenoord and PSV, like I already said. But yeah, I hope it's gonna happen. We all gonna hope it's gonna happen, and then I guess we're gonna go far in the European Championship, and we hope.
You just need a bit of magic in your team, and I think Xavi Simmons is the player that can provide that magic for
Yeah,
you. Because the Euros is for me where the Netherlands come alive. It's where we get to see some of their best players
yeah.
shine. We've seen it with Arjen Robben previously, Clarence Seedorf, of course. For me, Edwin van der Sar in 2004,
Yes,
fantastic
yes.
goalkeeper to watch. So I'm expecting a lot from the Netherlands. I know a lot of people are kind of considering them as like fifth or sixth favorite for the tournament, but I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting to see a lot more fluid football from Ronald Koeman's team. I'm expecting to see a lot more engaged players because there are some young players who I'm a bit upset have been missed out. Matson, Vermeeren as well. There's more to come from this Netherlands team. And before we get into, well, I've got one more topic to talk about. Before we get into it as well, what about the rest of the nation? What about the rest of the media? Are they confident about it? I've heard your thoughts, but are they confident about this Netherlands team? Were there any big players that I missed out on that you think should have made it into the squad? What do you think?
Yeah, everybody is surprised that Wayne Allem is selected, of course.
I think so too.
When everybody is surprised with that, and yeah, you already miss a few players, just like also as you say, Ian Maatsen, for example. Yeah, he plays a very good season with Dortmund. He goes to the Champions League final, but yeah, then Koeman say, yeah, he have not a good enough experience for the national squad, so that's why we select other players.
Mhm.
But yeah, I already miss also is uh, Quinten Timber from Feyenoord. He has a
Oh
likely
yeah.
injury, and he's a good midfielder, and that's why because Timber is injured with Martin de Roon from Atlanta Bergamo is injured with. That's
And
why
Jurien Timber's
Brian
been injured all
Gravenberg is
season as well.
selected. By the way,
Yeah. Ryan Gravenberch has been on the bench all season for Liverpool, so
yeah,
he's
that's
been poor.
that's we already surprised, but yeah, yeah. Then you can watch to the players that are injured. Then it's yeah logic
Jurien
because
Timber's still injured as
Gravenberg
well.
has the most talent, I guess.
Talent, but he doesn't show it enough for me. And we've not
Yeah,
seen it in
no,
the Premier
that's
League.
true. Also by Ajax, I sometimes he plays a very good game, and then you can give him a 10, for example, and yeah, the next match is a 4,
It's
and he
one of the
plays
few times. So
rubbish.
it's true. It's one of the few times that I've seen a lot of these players don't play for Ajax anymore. We were used to seeing a lot of big Ajax players. They haven't been
Yeah,
great in the Eredivisie this season as well. They've got a lot of young players coming through, but there's still not many Ajax players who play for them now in the squad. There's players who used to play for Ajax and have moved away, or you've got someone like Brian Brobby in the team, but I don't think he's going to be starting personally, which will be good. But I'm looking forward to seeing this Netherlands team. I'm really excited to see what they can bring to the tournament. And my last question to you, it's a little game that we
yes,
play on our podcast. It's called Start, Bench, Sell. So you have to start
yes.
a player, bench a player, and sell a player. We're going for Jaap Stam, Virgil van Dijk, and Ronald Koeman. Start, bench, sell, Dutch centre back edition. Let's hear your thoughts.
Wow,
All in their prime.
on the prime,
Mm.
and what were the names? Stam,
Jaap Stam, Virgil van Dijk, Ronald Koeman.
uh, Sel Jaap Stam.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the other two is also very good defenders, and I want to
Oh,
bench Virgil van Dijk and play with Ronald Koeman because of his free kicks and penalties. And Jaap Stam is an, don't get me wrong, a very good defender, and I love the guy. I watched him. Yeah, I love him to watch the defender Jaap Stam, but yeah, and I have to choose those three. I guess Jaap Stam is my first center back, and dan Van Dijk is my is on the bench, and then yeah, Stam is dan the number last. Sorry.
Ooh, it's okay. It's okay. For me, I've got to start Yap Stam. Yap Stam was an incredible centre defensive. Yap Stam was an incredible centre back for the Netherlands, for Manchester United, for AC
Yeah,
Milan, for Lazio,
that's true. That's true.
of course. He played
I was
really good
happy
at.
when he came to Ajax, for example. I was
Yeah,
really happy with that.
yeah, he was at Ajax before he retired as well, which was incredible
Yeah,
to see. But I think for Yap Stam, one of the best centre backs we've seen in England, he's been a fantastic player to watch. So I would start Yap Stam. I would bench Ronald Koeman because he's a legendary centre back and he's someone who
yeah,
would also score quite a lot of goals for the team. But he was
yeah.
one of the
The most
first
goals
few
as defender.
most goals as a defender, you're right, which is incredible to really process. Even my mind can't
Yeah,
comprehend that as well. The way I'm looking at it with Ronald Koeman as well, the fact that he was such a creator from centre back. Nowadays, a lot of modern centre backs are looking to play just like Ronald Koeman played back in the 1990s,
yeah,
which is incredible. And I would sell Virgil van Dijk because I'm a Man United fan and I don't want Virgil van Dijk in my team. So I need
yeah,
Virgil van Dijk out of here. He's a fantastic
yeah,
centre back, but Jaap
yeah.
Stam for me, prime Ronald Koeman on the bench, and then I'd sell Virgil van Dijk, which would be good. Right then, Sander, thank you very much for your time. Three
Yeah.
quick questions to finish off the conversation.
Yes, of course.
Who's going to be the top scorer for the European Championships this summer?
From the Netherlands or all?
All of it.
Oh, I guess Kylian Mbappé.
Kylian Mbappe. Nice. I appreciate
Yes.
that. Who's going to be the best player at Euro 2024 this summer?
Um, yeah, a little bit optimistic maybe, but I guess Xavi Simons.
Xavi Simons. I'm looking forward to seeing him play, and hopefully he gets to start every game as well.
Yeah, I hope
And
it also.
I hope it as well. It'll be fantastic. And finally, who's going to win Euro 2024?
Um, yes, I think it's gonna be France.
France. Okay,
Yeah,
nice. They've got
France.
a good,
I guess France, Italy, or England gonna win it.
or England as well. I'm hoping for it. We've got a lot to look
Yeah,
forward to in
they
the
have
summer.
also a good squad. So yeah, and Italy is also always good at tournaments.
I'm missing
They
Marcus
grow
Rashford myself.
slowly into it. So yes, I guess those three, one of those three, I gonna need to win, and I think Germany is maybe quarter finalist, and that's the end station.
Yeah.
And I hope the Netherlands is gonna be to the semi-finals, and then that's good.
Can
That's
you
really
imagine
good,
a
I guess.
Germany versus Netherlands semi-final? That would be
Yeah,
incredible. Oh,
yeah.
in
Or just
Germany.
like in 1988 when we won the title for the last and for the first and the last time.
Mm.
The also final was also Netherlands Germany, and that was fantastic.
Football heritage right there. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it, which will be
yeah,
fun. But before we go, I do have to say thank you very much for your time, Sander. It's been
yeah.
absolutely fantastic to learn more about the Netherlands national team from you. For our audience, where can they learn more from what you do as a journalist as well? Where can they follow you? Where can they see your work? And we'll put it in the description below.
So they can follow me on my social media account on my Instagram. That's gewoon Sander van Venetië together.
Nice.
And the newspaper or news site where I write for is Telstar Online. And I want to send it to you, so can you watch it and look at
Fantastic.
it.
Looking forward to it. Everyone, thank you very much for listening. Sander, thank you very much. It's been a big pleasure to speak to you. Have a lovely
Yeah,
day and looking forward to seeing the Netherlands at the European Championship.
yes.
Take care
You
and I'll see you
also
later.
thank you for inviting me. I was
Oh, my pleasure.
very happy.
My pleasure. Hopefully more
Yeah.
conversations over the summer. Hopefully there'll be more
Yes,
cheering from the Netherlands side as well, which would be great fun
I hope
indeed.
also. I hope also. So,
Daily Blind Masterclass. We're going to see at the
yeah,
Euros. I'm looking
I
forward to
hope.
it. Definitely.
Xavi Simons
Xavi Simons will
also.
ball out. It'll be
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah,
Everyone, thank you very much. Take care.
yeah.
Sander,
Thank
thank you very
you.
much. Goodbye.
Yes.